Microphone check. What is this? No, I'm not Joe Budden. I'm just your regular old Marty P. Um, here on the mic. So let me just fade myself in here. It's Friday the 11th of Feb, and this is video number 175. But I really didn't have anything to talk about. Everything I spoke about was a lot of nonsense. I recorded it and I deleted it because I ran out of space, so I needed to delete it. But I got something very serious to address. Not address, but just bring to people's attention that I don't know the it just came to my attention today that the past I don't know week from this week past a lot of people seems to have gone missing. And when I say people gone missing, it's grown ups that have been missing. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, so it's not just ladies. Um, and up to now hasn't been found. It disappeared without the trace, and it's difficult to actually file someone that's an adult missing because of obviously an adult can make their own decisions to leave and whatever the case may be. So it's difficult for you to prove that the person didn't just run off um, on their own devices or whatever the case may be. But I feel sorry for the families because um, they're worried about their loved ones. Obviously, some people left for work on Wednesday during the week in the morning, never pitched for work, never came back home. Their phones is off, and there's quite a few. There was a couple of passings as well, natural young people, not COVID related, and that's also another scary factor. Um, because I see generally, and especially my generation seems to be passing of natural causes quite like often nowadays. And like I say, not pandemic related, strictly natural, either diabetes or whatever, organ failure of some sort, kidneys, heart attacks, strokes. As young as I mean, like I'm not that young anymore. I'm 36, but I mean that is still relatively young. To be worried about strokes and about things like that, man, of that nature. And being heavily affected by a stroke. We if they some people that had the strokes becoming disabled, not being able to speak, s- to be able to walk. So it's quite scary, but like I said, yeah, I would like us to keep in our prayers the loved ones of those that been missing. Hopefully, they are returned home safely. Some of them has been gone now for over 4 days, as from the 7th of this month of January. Sorry, February. Um, Sadly, I have seen reports of some grown-ups going missing. Early in the year, on the same platform. Um, that unfortunately didn't return home safe. But I don't think I wouldn't wish the same fate for these. Look, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the trend is about. What's happening? If it's initiations or whatever the case may be. But I mean, we just like, and I mean, from the 1st of February, people had just started returning to work. People just had to go to work, um, and not having already to worry about the health factor because now we have to go back to our offices. We have to return to normality. The work from home, the holidays over, the extended holidays over. So everybody needs to get back to reality now. Within this week of integrating back into reality, like I said, people never pitched for work, and they never came back home, and their phones are off, and it's quite a few people, um, quite a few people. Um, I don't even know uh, how to, and it's and all of them aren't. But look. And and to be honest with you, all of them aren't even public transport users. Some use public transport, others use their own vehicles. Um, so it's difficult to really say, look here, it's there or here or wherever. Um, but what I want to say is, let's keep those in prayer that my loved ones are missing, and for their safe return to their loved ones, to their homes, to their children, to their family. And then for the rest of us, just to be careful, because as men and women alike, as like I said, it's not just females that's being taken or that's now missing. It's males as well, grown up males. So I don't know what's up with this whole kidnapping and whatever. If it is kidnapping, I don't know. Like I say, everybody. I don't say, but I don't think there's of these people. I don't think they would have not just ran off randomly all these people at one time. Like I don't think I don't think it's colossally possible. I wouldn't think so. Uh, but like I say, I just I pray for their safe return to their loved ones. I mean, I wouldn't want anything to happen to anyone, any of them, because I know some of them have children. Some of them have families that's dependent on them, not just financially, but emotionally and parentally, most importantly, because we all are always worried about money, 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 money. Yes, we need money to pay for our children's educations and to pay for all that kind of things. But who's going to be there if we're not there? Who's going to go out to earn the money for our children's education? And I'm going to be blunt, honest with you. I've been through life, and this is you need to worry about your safety. Your first concern needs to be your safety, your health, and your family. Your health, your safety, and your family. Your safety, your health, and your family. Your family, your safety, and your health. That needs to be your priorities. Fuck a boss, fuck a company, fuck any of that stuff. Let me tell you why. Because um, if you work yourself dead, once you die, tomorrow they're gonna fill your seat again, and you no use to anybody dead. You know what I'm saying? If you know where I'm going with this. So, so if you have a full of shit boss that doesn't want, if you're not well, and then you tell them to fuck off, because whether you get fired because you're sick or whether you die, it's not like they're gonna put a nameplate on that desk forever and say this is the desk where Martin sat. You know what I'm saying? If you living in an area or you traveling through an area that's not safe, but you're desperate to get to work, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, it's dark, and you know it's dangerous, and your boss doesn't want to let you come to work 1 hour late, fuck him. Because at the end of the day, like I say, you get fucked over on the way to work. It's not like you're gonna put a nameplate on you. This is the dish that Martin said and memorialize you forever. So ultimately, they need to make their turnover in their company, so they're gonna follow that dish tomorrow. Whether they're not even gonna attend your funeral. Maybe send your family a card and some flowers. Maybe depends how much you mean. I doubt it. It's not like they're gonna close the office for the day for your fellow colleagues to attend your funeral. So I say, know your worth, look after yourself, your health, your wealth, your family, and yourself. Because without you being physically around, you're worth nothing to anybody. Success is tangible. You, I think that's the right word. Where it can be taken away from you can as quick as success can be taken away from you, you can get success back. If something isn't working out for you, then forget about it, man. Move on. There's something else better waiting for you in life. There's something better for you in in your path. But I need you to understand that whoever you with right now, whoever you are, when you go home at night, your kids, your wife, your living partner, your girlfriend, your mother, your father, whoever, think of what life will be without you there. Now, to some of you, it might seem like, okay, might be in a bad patch and you might be fighting right now. But let me tell you something. As much as you are in a family that fights every day, you fighting right now because things are hard. Without that, if you're not fighting if things are hard and you're not fighting with your family, there's no love. That fighting needs to be there. If you're not there tomorrow and that you're not there to fight with, know that they're gonna long for you and miss you. If yeah, arguments can happen, misunderstandings can happen, shit's gonna happen, life is gonna happen to anybody. Um, and it's easy to live with someone when life is going well, but it's cuck to live with someone when life is going cuck. Because I mean, if it comes down to brass tacks, there's four slices of bread, there's three of you, four of you, two children, husband and wife, and the kids finish each of these slices and they say they're still hungry. And you're gonna sit there feel like a piece of shit, and you can either give your bread or say, "Now go to bed hungry." We all have each a slice, but know that you put that four slices of bread there, and without you putting that four slices of bread there wouldn't have been four slices of bread. There was at least that you can do a better job tomorrow. But at least you're showing your kids you're working hard. Doesn't matter if you only come home with four slices of bread. You're still coming home. You're not taking the easy way out. Find someone that has to come and provide for the needs of your children. Ladies, especially, I'm not stepping on toes, but you just step out and fuck. I'll get someone that can fucking do this, can look after my children, whatever the case may be. But anyway, that's besides the point. The point is just look after yourselves. Go, please follow the basics. Don't speak to strangers. Type shit. Keep away from the road. If you're walking on the sidewalk, don't walk close to the road because the car can just pull up and pull you into the car and leave with you. And please, people, be vigilant, man. Look after one another like back in the day. Back in the day, people knew one another. People would alert. People would shout, "Look there, they're taking that girl. Please take the number plate down." I've seen some of these CCTV footage videos where they actually kidnapping. They took people. It was cars there. They saw them physically take these two women on this video. A car pulls up. There was one standing. He drove the fuck off when he saw there was no guys. These guys just pulled up, took these two women. They were men and these women were fighting. There was two men in a car. They nobody. They would. It took so long that women were putting up such a fight. Nobody came up. Nobody came to help. It was flat say the security from that. They were watching. A man came out eventually when the cars drove off with the. They forced the women into the boot of the one car. They wanted to force both into the one boot. They were fighting so much that they forced the lady into the boot of her own car. And it took them a while. They were shouting. You couldn't hear, but you could see the fight. So I'm saying, guys, people, like, fucking intervene. If you had to take your car and drive into those cars just so that the cars are incapacitated, so they can't take the people anywhere, fuck your car, man, and fuck that cars of that people. The one that they took the people in was probably hijacked, and fucking they taking the lady's car. They would appreciate if you saved their life. Drive into their fucking cars, make just to end the day. They can't go anywhere. Fuck it. But I mean, don't let fuck man. I'm trying my best to just say remain fucking calm. I'm not the fucking Superman that's in the world. I I would probably run, but I would run for help. I would take down of a number, or I would something fucking throw a brick over some fucking thing. Just fucking shout like a bitch myself. Be like, ah, what the fuck? Do something, but don't drive away and fucking just stand there and watch because fuck, man. What if it's you that they're doing this cuck to? You know what I'm saying? I mean, this fucking anyway. I'm getting too emotional about it. It's just that it's just because saw that footage from some CCTV shit, and I mean whoever fucking record. You know what's the worst part? That somebody recorded this, whether that was footage that was rerun or whether they recorded it while it was happening. I know for a fact that was during the day. Somebody had to be in the office and watch their TVs, and was sitting and watching this shit go down from the security office and the fucking security man there, and there's two people in this car, and there's I don't know how many people in this car, and when the people drove off, some idiot comes. Then the gate opens at this complex, and the fucking some guy comes out there, macho as shit. I mean, anyway, I hope those two ladies are safe. I don't know. Um, that happened earlier the week. Um, and I hope everybody else is safe as well. Those that seem to have gone missing this week, and that they return home safely. Um, hopefully, yeah. People go through things as well, and sometimes people just need some time away, and hopefully it's something like that where you can just have that speech, that talk to them, say, "Nah, don't do that shit ever again." You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how we may argue or how we it may seem we don't want you around, it's not the case. We just all frustrated and we all having a cut time, and we all say things sometimes. So please, man, don't do that to us again. Hopefully, just so that so that could be the speech. You know what I'm saying? Um, because a lot of times people say things. I mean, January is a month after December. It's a month where there's a lot of emotions, a lot of things get said um, that we don't mean. But like I say, let's pray, and hopefully everybody comes home safe. And maybe it's just that talk where that time apart that everyone needed, just to recap, needed time away and some silence. I think. Um, yeah, it, it's hope for the best. Otherwise, yeah, I'll be out, and I'll speak to you probably sometime. Peace.